I'm very excited to share the news with you that I finally got my PMP certification done.
Thanks to EduHubSpot.com and Varun's mentorship.
The material provided by EduHubSpot is fantastic and the mentoring is phenomenal.
I could not accomplish this feat without the outstanding mentorship of Varun.
I would like to thank EduHubSpot for all the support that was given to me in this journey.
If you're looking to be certified just like me, EduHubSpot is your go-to place.
Thank you EduHubSpot for helping me become a PMI Certified professional.
I want to give credit to my success to the EduHubSpot team.
Hey Shwetha, congratulations in passing the PMP exam with above target score. So yeah, Shwetha, how is your feeling right now?
Yeah, it's feeling great, Gautam. First of all, thank you because you have given a very good mentorship to me. So I'm remembering all those days again when I'm talking to you now. It is a great feeling.
Yes, I should admit that, Shwetha. So even I'm getting a boot camp feeling because I still remember in our boot camp, you are the one who always turn on the camera. You will never turn off, and you were so attentive. Okay, you are one of the major reason behind the energy behind the boot camp. So I'm still
Thank
getting
you.
that nostalgic feeling.
Yes, same here.
Good. And thanks for accepting for doing this interview, Shweta. Let me tell you why I wanted to do an interview with you. Because I have seen your journey. Trust me, I'm not saying this because you are with me. You are one of the most brilliant students I have ever taught. So
Thank you.
I felt if I make you to share your experience, this will definitely motivate my students and also anyone who are looking this interview. That is the purpose of this interview. And thanks for doing this.
My pleasure to be of any help.
That's nice. I have a series of questions which I wanted to ask you, Shweta. Let me ask one by one. First question to you is share your professional background, please.
Yeah, so currently I'm working with Accenture from past 2 years as associate manager. That's my personal background. And prior to this, I was working with TechM, Ericsson, HP, so multiple other MNCs as well. And from past 2 years, I'm in Accenture where I'm working as associate manager, which is very much required for me to have some knowledge of PMP. So that's how is my professional background matching with the PMP aspirations here.
Okay, that's nice. I think kind of you answered my second question as well, but I need some detailed explanation. My next question is what made you choose PMP as your next upskilling goal?
Yeah, so that it's quite some time from past few years I'm into management. And as you know, as a project manager, we will not have idea of all the end to end whatever is happening in a project life cycle. So as a PM, we manage only a certain part of the life cycle in the current industry because it's a vast topic. A project is going through multiple things. The release manager might not know what is happening in the IT part of the project. So for this reason, I wanted to know end to end how it works or the theoretical knowledge of what is happening in the each field of the project management cycle. So that is one of the major reason I had done the PMP course. It has also helped me personally, not only professionally, to understand the many vast topics present in the management.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Whenever my students give this answer, I love it because when my students say that I did PMP to upskill myself, that should be the best reason for doing PMP. And glad to hear this from you, Shweta. And
Thank you.
yeah, my next question is while you're preparing for PMP, what resources you used?
To be honest, I was trying to do PMP when there was a PMBOK fifth edition of the PMP, right? And that was through my earlier company when I was there. And that time it was a training through the company, and they were strictly telling us go through the textbook, go through the textbook. And due to uncertain reasons, I couldn't do it that time. So after some gap of few years, I came across EduHubSpot, and to be honest, I have not referred any materials, no textbooks, nothing except the course content what EduHubSpot is providing and your boot camp. So I can say that 50 to 60% of my reference comes from your boot camp, and rest of the content comes from all the Varun's videos, whatever are there in the training material, right? That's the only source what I have referred.
Thanks for sharing, Shweta. And you are a working professional, and I know you are a mother. You will have
Yes.
personal responsibilities and professional responsibilities as well. My next question is, how did you manage your time during the PMP exam preparation?
Yeah, it is difficult. I will not say that it is very easy because I want to be honest and practical at the same time. I have two kids, yes. And whenever their priorities come forward, like their examinations or their study thing, our study takes a little bit of backseat. So sometimes we will have to manage time whenever we are trying to, squeeze in some study in the weekends, or when they are sleeping. If you are having some time, just squeeze in that time and use that time for studying. So this is how you will have to manage time. Take out the time whenever you are free. And if you're having this goal, right, that you want to do PMP, sometimes we do waste times, like we
Yeah.
see TV, we see all other things in the mobile using internet. So at least try to lessen that time, and that's how you can manage the time and do the studies.
Thanks for sharing this. And my next question would be, what advice would you give to someone starting the PMP certification process?
I've already done that as well. When I've got my PMP, my colleagues also, a few of them have asked me, come forward and asked me that they are also interested. So what do I do? So I have always told them, go to the EduHubSpot page, go get
Thank you.
yourself enrolled. So yeah, this is the same advice I would like to give all of them, all of my friends.
Thank you, Shwetha. So, apart from this, when you want to give any other advice, what would be?
Yes, don't stick to textbooks. The same thing what you had told us during the mentorship program, because nothing comes from the textbook. It comes either through your reference, how you are working, or your practical knowledge,
Hmm.
how you are doing it in the day-to-day activity. Where our PMI hat, that's what you have always told us.
Yeah.
So yeah, so these are few of the tips what I have learned from you. The same thing I would like to share with everyone.
Thank you, Shweta. And how has the PMP certification enhanced your career prospects? Maybe you just now completed it. Maybe in future, what do you think? Do you think like the certification will definitely enhance your career prospects?
Yes, it will definitely enhance the career prospects. But for me, PMP was not only for change of job, it was also a learning process for me to understand what is project management, which is a very vast topic. So definitely it will help me in my career prospects, maybe when I'm trying to look for a job, which is not definitely in the near future.
Hmm.
But in my current role as well, I can understand many of the things. Like one of the examples what I can give, my brother is also into project management and he is into procurement.
Hmm.
So when he used to tell me what and all goes on in the procurement, I used to not understand it fully. Like, okay, what he's doing, he used to tell me, but I used to just brush it off, thinking that okay, it's something what he's doing into procuring things. But when we are going through the PMP process, where this procurement management topic was discussed, that time I understood what actually he is doing. So this
Okay.
is not only for understanding or for my career growth, it is also for the knowledge growth what I am looking PMP as.
Thank you, Shweta. And what is your experience with the actual PMP exam? Can you share your experience?
Yes. So first, I was very nervous, as
Okay.
usual, because I'm writing an exam after many, many years after I'm out of college.
Hmm.
So, and it's a very long exam, I can definitely say, because earlier we have written other certifications which are maybe 1 hour or 1.5 hours max, but this is across 4.5 hours. So when we get into the examination hall, there is a very strict scrutiny what goes on, right? We're not supposed to carry anything, not even a handkerchief also. So
True.
I wrote it in a center, not online. So we have to follow all the rules of the center, go and write the exam, and sitting through this 4.5 hours, and you have no time to sit and see the timer there because you have more questions to go through. And
Hmm.
when the break part comes, you are actually seeing the timer. Should I take the break now or let me finish it off? So that feeling is always there, that anxious feeling is there. But when you're reading through the questions and when you're seeing the answers, most of the answers are alike, right?
Yeah.
Like how you have told us in the boot camp,
Yeah.
there will be no right and wrong answer. There are multiple answers which can be the prospective right answer. But
Yes.
out of that, choosing the best is what we have to think about. So that thing was there, and always whatever you used to tell us during the boot camp, how to analyze the question, how to eliminate the wrong ones, or not the wrong ones, I can say, which are not the right ones. So
Yeah.
all these things keep coming in our mind. So that helped a lot, like whatever questions we have solved during the boot camp or during the test questions, what we
Hmm.
have done in the EU app. So that helped a
Got
lot. So exam experience was good.
you. Got you, Shweta. And how much questions you had in agile, predictive, and hybrid approximately? Did you saw more agile questions or more questions on the
Yes.
hybrid? What was your experience on that?
Agile questions were more, I can say, comparatively to the waterfall or the other model. Hybrid and agile were most of the questions, and very few in predictive. So maybe it's according to the norms of how we are doing the project management in the current industry scenarios. So now most of
Okay.
the companies follow agile and hybrid, right? So I
Yeah.
have seen most questions from the same.
Okay. Thanks for sharing this, Shweta. My last question: your experience with EduHubSpot.
Great. It was very good. And I have to thank three people, particularly in EduHubSpot. One, you for being my mentor, Gautam. It was a
Thank
very
you.
nice experience. And I've got the courage to go and write the PMP exam only after your boot camp. Right,
Thank
as I
you.
already told you, I had attended one more a few years back, but I did not have the courage to go and attend it that time. So one was you, and one Varun. Actually, I have to thank him a lot for creating such a wonderful platform for all the PMP aspirants like me. And thirdly, I would definitely like to thank Nidhi, because before her, I was not aware of EduHubSpot. She introduced me to Edu when I had called her up casually to understand what is the importance of PMP, and because I was looking forward to doing PMP and how it would help me. So she guided me through to get into EduHubSpot. So you three are wonderful people because of whom I have got through all of this, and I am here now thanking you people.
Thank you so much for saying this, Shweta. I got my booster shot, you know. Thank you so much. Yeah. And yeah, so we came to the end of the interview. Thank you so much for taking your time and sharing your experience, and all the very best for your future endeavors. Anyway, we are going to be in touch.
Definitely.